Welcome back. This is Ramas and it's me, Priska Joseph. So, dear children, in this class we are discussing PYQ 2021. If you are watching my channel, please subscribe it and don't forget to hit the bell icon for the notifications and don't hesitate to comment below. Okay? So, let's start the session. So, the first question is, if one zero of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 3x plus k, x square plus 3x plus k is 2, then find the value of k. Okay, so given that a polynomial with a constant k, we don't know what is the value of k, we have to find out it. Okay, so the given hint is one of the zero is 2. Okay, so let p of x is equal to x square plus 3x plus k, and 2 is considered as the one of the zero of this polynomial. So we have to write like this: p of 2 should be 0. Okay, this is the condition of 0 of the polynomial. And now substitute this value, substitute 2 in this polynomial. We get 2 to the power 2 plus 3 times 2 plus k is equal to 0. Okay, here it is 4 plus 3 times 2, 6 plus k, which is equal to 0. 10 plus k is equal to 0. Then k is equal to minus 10. So minus 10 is the value of k in this polynomial. Okay, simple one. Okay, hope it is clear for you. So let's move on to the next question. Now let's discuss PYQ 2022, and the first question is, if one of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1 is minus 3, okay, then the value of k, so which is the same as that of the previous one. So let's solve it. There are 4 options. Option A 4 upon 3, option B minus 4 upon 3, option C 2 upon 3, and finally option D minus 2 upon 3. Okay, so k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1. Okay, given that minus 3 is the zero of the polynomial, let this be p of x. Then given that minus 3 is 0, that is p of minus 3, which is equal to 0. Definition of 0 of the polynomial, we can write p of minus 3 is equal to 0. Now substitute for x, that is k minus 1 into minus 3 square plus k into minus 3 plus 1, which is equal to 0. Okay, so k minus 1 into 9 plus minus 3k plus 1, which is equal to 0. Open the bracket, that is 9k minus 9 minus 3k plus 1, which is equal to 0. So 9k minus 3k is 6k, and minus 9 plus 1 is minus 8. Okay, which is equal to 0. 6k is equal to minus 8, and k is equal to minus 8 upon 6, which is equal to minus 4 upon 3. Okay, so the value of k is minus 4 upon 3, and the option B is the right answer. Okay, if we substitute minus 4 by 3 for the value k, then we get p of x is equal to 0. Okay, hope it is clear for you. So let's solve the next question. So now the second question is, if the path traced by the car has zeros at minus 1 and 2, then it is given by. So we have to find out the polynomial for the zeros minus 1 and 2. Okay, so these are two zeros. Now p of x is equal to a into x minus alpha into x minus beta. Okay, where alpha and beta are the two zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Then substitute for alpha. Alpha is equal to -1 and beta is equal to 2. Okay. Then what happened? A into x minus alpha. X minus alpha, that is minus of -1 is +1 into x minus beta is 2. Okay. Which is equal to p of x. Now let's expand it, that is a into x square minus 2x plus x minus 2 is equal to p of x. Then a into x square minus 2x plus x is minus x, then minus 2 which is equal to p of x. Now assuming a equal to 1, then p of x is equal to x square minus x minus 2. So which is the polynomial? Okay, so option C is the right answer. Okay, so this is question number 2, and now let's move on to the question number 3. So now the third question is the number of zeros of the polynomial representing the whole curve is option A 4, option B 3, option C 2, option D 1. And here is a graphical representation of zeros of polynomial, zeros of a polynomial. And we don't know how many zeros are there in this case. Okay, so actually for a graphical representation method, we have to find out the zeros by checking the curve. That is how many times the line touches the x-axis shows the number of zeros of the polynomial. Here in this case, this curve touches 4 times. That is here 1, here the first, second, here 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 4. That is this curve touches 4 times on the x-axis. Okay, so which means there are 4 number of zeros. Okay, so in this polynomial there are 4 number of zeros, which means option A is the right answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Now question number 4, the distance between C and G is, okay, there is a curve and we have to find out the distance between C and G. Okay, then point C is -1. Okay, so what will be the distance between C and G? G is 5. Okay, so -1 is the, 0 is the, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have to calculate the distance like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units. Okay, 6 units is the distance between C and G. Okay, we can easily find it out. Okay, so that's all. So that is the answer. So let's move on to the last question from the year 2022. The fifth and the last question from the year 2022 is the quadratic polynomial, the sum of whose zeros is -5 and their product is 6. Okay, sum is -5 and product is 6. We have to write down the polynomial. Okay, and given that is equal to -b by a for a quadratic polynomial and product is c upon a. Okay, so -b by a, sum -b by a is equal to -5 and c by a is equal to 6. So for a quadratic polynomial, we have to write like x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, there x square minus sum of zeros plus product of zeros. This is the This is the right form of the polynomial, that is p of x is equal to x square minus sum of zeros plus a product of zeros, that is equal to x square minus 5 plus 5x plus 6. Okay, that is x square plus 5x plus 6, which is the required polynomial, and option A is the right option. Okay, so this is the answer. And dear children, you have to practice all this question very well. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you. Have a nice day.